Good evening and thank you for joining us for KREM 2 News 10 at 10, where we give you more news in less time. Let's get started with a look at our forecast tonight. We haven't officially started spring yet, but it is certainly starting to feel like it. Let's get right to Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Legoo for a breakdown of what we can expect in the days to come. Jeremy?
Well, Mark, it's one of those ones where we head into a very spring-like series of days as we close out winter. 37 degrees right now. Our temperatures are dropping and will continue to do so with clear skies across the region. Really, I've got nothing to show you. Look, it stays clear, not even a single stray shower because of the weather pattern we're heading into. We get more and more sunshine each day. Today, both the cloudiest and coldest day we are going to see out of the next 7. Tomorrow, we're back in the 50s. Friday, we're in the upper 50s. Saturday, 62 degrees. So yeah, we've got some cold mornings, but keep in mind, it's still early March. Those afternoons are going to feel quite lovely, and it gets even warmer in the days to come. By Sunday, we're topping out in the mid-60s, and those numbers might even bump up as we get a little closer. I'll have a look at that in the full forecast.
Looking forward to those temperatures. Jeremy, thank you very much. Now to a story that we have been tracking since early this morning. 2 people have been arrested accused of separately running over the same woman on Highway 2 before then driving away from the scene. One of the suspects is 28-year-old Marissa Jolly. She's been charged with vehicular homicide and driving with a suspended license. Police say she drove away from the crash but later called 911 and then met with officers. Officers also say she showed signs of possible intoxication, but they say her breathalyzer test put her below the legal limit. In our effort to bring you more to every story, KREM 2's Nathan Hyun spoke with people who live near where the woman was hit and killed, and they say it is a dangerous stretch of road. Nathan also talked with police tonight who say the number of hit and runs has increased. Nathan?
That's right. People that live in the area tell me that specific stretch of Highway 2 is dangerous. They say cars travel over the speed limit, and at night, the road is hard to see.
It's just a really dangerous area.
Jennifer Jordan has lived near Highway 2 for the past 4 years.
Every other week we see a car accident right here.
Jordan has had to put up cones near the highway because of how dangerous it is.
People go really fast right here. I had to put cones out for my kids because no one follows the speed limit right here.
Jordan isn't surprised that a woman got killed on that stretch of highway. It's an incident that also isn't surprising to Spokane police. Spokane police say in 2023, 9 pedestrians were killed as a result of vehicles. Another 9 were killed in car versus car fatalities, bringing the total to 18. Police also say the number of pedestrian versus vehicle accidents increased by almost 40%. From 2022 to 2023. It's those numbers that cause concerns for Jordan.
I think they need like a traffic light right here.
Spokane police say the number of hit and runs have increased in the past several years. Police attribute that to a past state law that prevented police from pursuing cars in most cases, and also to the Spokane Police Department cutting its traffic unit. Just last week, state lawmakers passed an initiative that rolls back those restrictions on police, leaving it up to individual departments to determine their own pursuit policy. For Jordan, concerns remain.
The only bus stop for people who take the bus is way down there. So you always see people like from this building and stuff.
Police say if you do happen to accidentally hit someone or something, stop and check. If you cooperate and police find you to not be at fault, there may be no charges. But if you do run from a crash, you could get charged with a hit and run and even a vehicular homicide if someone died.
Every time I pull in right here, I have to be really careful because they just go so fast.
And as of this moment, we do not know the name of the driver of the first vehicle. The identity of the woman killed will also be released at a later time. In the studio, Nathan Hyun, KREM 2 News.
All right, Nathan, thank you very much. New tonight, a local woman will spend 11 years in jail after pleading guilty to conspiracy to distribute. Investigators with the DEA say that there was evidence that Amy Riggs sold $125,000 worth of heroin, meth, and fentanyl pills into the community every month. Investigators also identified Riggs as a key player in a drug trafficking organization with major ties to Spokane. She was arrested in 2022. And now to our night beat with a quick look at the day's top stories. Lawmakers took a step towards potentially banning TikTok in the U.S. today, but whether that bill will become law remains uncertain. Among the lawmakers pushing for the bill is Eastern Washington Representative Kathy McMorris Rogers. KREM 2's Amanda Rowley spoke with her today to find out why.
How can we be sure that separating from ByteDance will make TikTok less of a threat to U.S. data?
10 minutes when we break down what this bill is actually asking of the social media giant. Meantime, the Spokane Children's Theater asking for help catching a burglar who broke in and stole hundreds of dollars in equipment. The theater's president says a man broke in early Tuesday morning. They say that he stole microphones, a laptop, and props for an upcoming show. Well, tonight they are hoping someone will recognize the suspect.
The Children's Theater has a fairly small budget. We do amazing productions on the budget we have, and so to lose anything is a big deal.
The show will still go on with their production of Tuck Everlasting. If you have any information about the burglary, you're asked to call Crime Check at that number right there at the bottom of your screen. Well, as the ground thaws, local golfers can head back out for a few swings. The creek at Qualchan reopened after closing for the winter. And they're not the only ones. The Esmeralda Golf Course opens on Friday, and several county golf courses are prepping their greens to open this weekend as well. You can find a full list on our website. Just head to KREM.com. And that was your Night Beat. To learn more about any of these stories, just head to our website. That's KREM.com.